Hey, Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The Dallas Cowboys locker room is buzzing with whispers that could shake the very foundation of the team. Sources close to the team have hinted at an unprecedented clash between head coach Brian Schottenheimer and one of the Cowboys' star players, with tensions reportedly reaching a boiling point. According to insiders, Schottenheimer, known for his meticulous approach to offensive strategy, allegedly told the player, "You're not playing with me anymore," in a heated exchange that has left fans and analysts alike speculating about what could come next. The remark, though seemingly casual to the untrained ear, carries enormous weight in NFL circles. A statement like that from a head coach is not just a tactical decision. It's a declaration of fractured trust. The Cowboys, a franchise that thrives on cohesion and discipline, could find themselves at a crossroads if this rift continues to fester. Early reports suggest the argument may have stemmed from disagreements over play calling and on-field decision-making, but the ramifications extend far beyond the X's and O's. Fans are left wondering, is this the start of a deeper shakeup or just an isolated moment of frustration in the high-stakes world of professional football? Rumors are swirling that this altercation is more than just a one-off incident. Several team insiders have suggested that the tension between Schottenheimer and the player in question has been simmering for weeks, possibly months, and the locker room is starting to feel the strain. The Cowboys have always prided themselves on a culture of accountability, but when disagreements erupt so publicly, it puts everyone on edge. Speculation is now rampant that other players may have taken sides, subtly shifting alliances in a team where chemistry is crucial for success. Analysts are pointing out that Schottenheimer, with his years of experience as an offensive coordinator, is not known for impulsive decisions, making this outburst all the more intriguing. Social media is ablaze with fans debating whether this confrontation could lead to a trade, suspension, or even more dramatic organizational changes. The timing couldn't be more critical, with the season's trajectory potentially hanging in the balance. Every snap, every play, and every decision in the upcoming weeks will now be scrutinized under the lens of this developing drama, leaving the Cowboys in a state of suspense that no team wants to face midseason. Some whispers from insiders suggest that the tension is not only about strategy, but also about leadership dynamics. Schottenheimer has long been respected for his football IQ, but there are murmurs that some players have begun questioning his approach, especially in high-pressure situations. This clash could reflect deeper philosophical differences about the way the team should operate on and off the field. The alleged confrontation reportedly occurred after a game in which key plays were mismanaged, according to sources close to the locker room. In that heat of the moment, tempers flared, and the words, "You're not playing with me anymore," were said, sending shockwaves through the team's hierarchy. Coaches and players alike now have to navigate an environment where public declarations of conflict could undermine authority, morale, and overall performance. For a team like the Cowboys, whose brand is built on discipline and star power, this type of internal friction could be a ticking time bomb. Speculation is mounting that management might step in behind the scenes, try to mediate the dispute before it affects the team's performance on the field. The media frenzy around this incident is growing by the hour, with pundits and sports commentators dissecting every angle of the story. Footage from recent games is being analyzed frame by frame to try to identify any signs of tension between Schottenheimer and the player. Some analysts suggest that this moment of conflict could be the catalyst for a broader shift in the Cowboys' approach, potentially reshaping their offensive strategy entirely. Fans are polarized, with some supporting the coach's apparent decisiveness, while others sympathize with the player, arguing that star talent should be treated with more respect and freedom. The rumor mill is filled with wild theories, from trade talks to locker room mutinies, and every insider leak only fuels the speculation. What makes this situation particularly volatile is the public nature of the comments. which, if true, signal a rare instance where internal disagreements spill out into the open. NFL teams often handle such matters quietly, but if this is indeed a public declaration, it could redefine the dynamics not just within the Cowboys, but across the league as other teams observe how such high-profile tension is managed. Even more intriguing is how this scenario could affect upcoming games. Schottenheimer's offensive schemes are known for precision and timing, and any disruption in the quarterback-to-receiver or coach-to-player communication chain could have immediate consequences on the field. Rumors indicate that practice sessions have been tense, with teammates reportedly walking on eggshells as they try to gauge where loyalties lie. There's also chatter about the psychological impact on younger players, who may be witnessing a masterclass in conflict mismanagement or, conversely, a demonstration of necessary authority. Either way, the stakes are high, and the pressure is mounting. Some fans are already speculating that rival teams could exploit this apparent instability, making the Cowboys vulnerable at critical moments. The narrative is evolving rapidly, and every passing day seems to add a new twist or potential fallout scenario, from benching rumors to dramatic trades. Analysts are carefully watching the next press conferences and interviews for subtle cues, knowing that one word from Schottenheimer or the player could change the entire landscape of the rumor. At the center of it all is the man himself, Brian Schottenheimer, a coach whose reputation has been built on steady leadership and offensive expertise. If these rumors hold any weight, they challenge the very image he has cultivated over years in the NFL. How the Cowboys front office responds could define Schottenheimer's legacy in Dallas, either as a coach who took a stand or as one who fractured team unity. Behind the scenes, whispers suggest that meetings are already taking place to assess the long-term implications, weighing the player's value against potential disruption. For fans, the drama adds an irresistible layer of intrigue, blending the tactical nuances of football with the raw unpredictability of human emotion. Whether this story ends in reconciliation, trade, or more dramatic fallout, it's clear that the Cowboys are navigating uncharted waters. The NFL thrives on narrative, and this situation has all the elements of a saga that could dominate headlines, locker rooms, and living rooms for weeks, if not months, to come. Whispers within the Cowboys facilities suggest that the fallout from this confrontation may be just beginning. Team insiders hint that certain locker room dynamics have shifted dramatically, with players reassessing alliances and measuring the impact of public disagreements on their personal performance and team cohesion. Observers note that when a head coach publicly declares that a player won't play with him anymore, it sends shockwaves through both the roster and the organization, compelling management to tread carefully. Rumors suggest that this statement may have been triggered by repeated strategic disagreements, perhaps revolving around offensive play calls or situational decisions, but the exact details remain murky. Speculation abounds that other star players may feel pressure to align with either the coach or the player, creating a subtle but tense undercurrent in practice sessions. Analysts are already considering the ripple effects for upcoming games, as team chemistry is often as critical as raw talent. Fans are consuming every leaked tidbit with fervor, eager to understand whether this confrontation represents a momentary flare-up or a longer-term rupture with implications that could redefine the Cowboys season. In addition to internal tension, the media landscape is lighting up with conjecture and debate. Pundits and sports talk shows are dissecting past games for hints of friction, replaying sideline interactions and player expressions, searching for evidence that corroborates the rumored fallout. Some insiders suggest that management may be forced to intervene discreetly, weighing the importance of the player's talent against the potential disruption caused by ongoing discord. Meanwhile, social media amplifies every rumor, with fans speculating on trades, benchings, and even the potential for public apologies. Analysts are debating whether Schottenheimer's assertive stance represents strong leadership or an overreaction that could destabilize the team. With every passing day, new theories emerge, and the narrative grows more layered, drawing the attention of casual observers and diehard Cowboys fans alike. The tension underscores a reality that in professional sports, Personal dynamics can be as influential as strategic prowess, and every decision has a magnified impact on team culture and results. Some insiders suggest that the player in question may now be contemplating their next move, whether it's seeking a trade, negotiating behind the scenes, or attempting to reconcile with the coach. The drama adds another dimension to an already competitive NFL landscape, where off-field disputes can dramatically affect on-field outcomes. Observers are pointing out that even subtle disruptions in practice routines or locker room harmony can translate into missed assignments or faltered execution during games. The speculation around this scenario has created a perfect storm for rival teams, who may now see opportunities to exploit perceived vulnerabilities. Fans are energized by the unfolding story, flooding forums and social media with hot takes, predictions, and theories about the eventual resolution. Analysts continue to track the situation, noting that this is more than a simple conflict. It's a potential test of leadership, negotiation skills, and team resilience. Every press conference and sideline interaction is now magnified, analyzed, and discussed as part of this ongoing drama. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. Beyond the immediate team, there are broader implications for the NFL as a whole. Coaches, players, and executives across the league are reportedly watching closely, gauging how such a high-profile dispute is handled, and taking notes for their own internal strategies. Rumors suggest that this confrontation could become a case study in sports management, illustrating both the power and the potential pitfalls of public declarations of authority. Fans are debating which side has the moral high ground, adding a human element to a world often dominated by statistics and performance metrics. The narrative has all the hallmarks of a classic sports saga: talent, tension, and the unpredictable human element that can turn a team's season on its head. While details remain unconfirmed, the very existence of these rumors highlights how sensitive team dynamics can be and how a single statement, allegedly uttered in a moment of frustration, can ripple across an organization. For the Cowboys, navigating this situation carefully will be key to avoiding long-term disruption. There's growing chatter about potential mediations behind closed doors, with team executives and veteran players possibly stepping in to broker peace or establish new protocols for communication. Speculation is rife about how this will affect game day rotations, player morale, and the overall cohesion of the team. Analysts point out that even if the conflict seems contained, the perception of discord can influence opponents, giving them psychological leverage in critical matchups. Fans are equally divided, with some defending the coach's authority and others expressing concern for the player's career trajectory. The narrative is evolving quickly, with each rumor, insider report, and public reaction adding layers of complexity. In a league where chemistry often matters as much as raw skill, the Cowboys now face the delicate task of balancing discipline, talent management, and media scrutiny. How this situation unfolds could define the team's season and shape the legacy of everyone involved. Finally, the human element looms large in this drama. Brian Schottenheimer, with a reputation for meticulous preparation and strategic brilliance, now faces questions about leadership, empathy, and the management of superstar talent. The player, whose career trajectory may hinge on upcoming decisions, is under intense scrutiny as fans and media speculate on their next steps. Behind the scenes, negotiations, conversations, and perhaps even apologies could be shaping the ultimate outcome. For the Cowboys, the stakes are enormous. They must navigate this turmoil while maintaining focus on winning games, sustaining morale, and preserving their brand. The rumor, whether fully true or slightly exaggerated, has captivated fans and analysts alike, demonstrating that in professional sports, drama often unfolds as quickly as the plays on the field. The coming weeks promise to reveal whether this moment of conflict becomes a footnote in the team's history or a defining chapter in a season full of tension, talent, and high stakes. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.